This is so exciting for me. You guys have no idea how much I love Christmas. This is our first Christmas tree, like since I moved out of the house, out of my house I mean. This is my first ever Christmas tree situation. Anyway, how are you guys? I hope everyone is doing great. I hope you guys are staying safe. Merry Christmas, you guys. Alright, so there is a lot of construction going on all around our house, but we are going to ignore that and we are going to move. Merry Christmas, you guys. Merry fucking Christmas. For the last video of the year, I wanted to do something that is very true to me and who I am as a person. Even though I don't really know what that says about me, I don't know. But this is who I am and this is what I absolutely love doing. So I asked you guys to send in some of your confessions for the end of the year and just get things off your chest, and we can sit down, we can bitch about stuff and just, you know, talk about stuff. I love talking to you guys. I got a lot of confessions, okay, and half of them I think were completely made up. Chalega, I mean, if that is what you want to confess, then I think it's but I picked out the ones that felt the most realistic to me and that I think will be a lot of fun to talk about. So the first confession is, I have a fake account through which I text my girlfriend, but I have fooled her into thinking that it's my best friend. Okay, this is a little confusing. I have a fake account. I understand that. Are you saying that your girlfriend might be into your best friend? Is that the case here? Honestly, it's kind of genius, right? Like if you suspect someone of... I don't want to promote catfishing or anything, but if it's true, if your girlfriend is falling for your best friend, I think it's very sad and you do not deserve that. But maybe you also need to let go, move on. I mean, what else can you do? New year, new girl. मैंने आपके व्लॉग्स देखना बंद कर दिए हैं क्योंकि आप मेरी एक्स जैसी दिखती हो. I get this a lot from a lot of different people. Apparently मैं काफ़ी सारे लोगों की ex जैसी दिखती हूँ and बहुत सारे लोगों के ex का नाम भी रिया है, which is why it's a little tough for people to watch my vlogs. I mean, एक second, just because another Riya did something bad to you, why do you have to take it out on me? मैंने क्या किया है? It's a sad coincidence and I'm sure I do not look like your ex. Watch my videos to know more. Bitching about fake friends. I love that. I mean, if you absolutely cannot cut off your fake friends, then I think it's acceptable to bitch about them. I know as a society we are all very positivity and confrontation and stuff like that, but not everyone wants to do that. Not everyone wants to deal with it. So I think it's okay to bitch about your fake friends when you know that they're fake and when you know that you cannot cut them off. I think it's great to have an outlet and just talk things out instead of making rash decisions. I think it's a great thing. I think it's very healthy actually. Recently had a breakup. I'm a Scorpio and my best friend is a Libra. I have been liking her so much. So I don't know if any of you are interested in astrology and zodiac and stuff. I personally do not know a lot about it, but I am a Libra and Shubhankar is a Scorpio, and I personally get along with Scorpio men the most. It's just Libra girls and Scorpio men, it's gonna end up like being a very cute thing, a good thing for you. So if you are falling for your Libra best friend, you probably should tell her. My best friend started dating my ex, so they both cut off me from the friend group. Guys and girls, here is a tip. If your best friend does not absolutely hate your ex, like hate, even if you are on good terms with them, you have nothing to do with them, but your best friend has to hate your ex, or else it is time to get rid of your best friend and probably go find a new one, because this one is broken. This one is not, it's not fixable. This situation is very, very messy. But if your best friend got into a relationship with your ex, I think that is a huge, huge red flag. You should probably take like a step back and reevaluate who your friends are, and probably not just spend too much time and energy into holding on to things that are just no longer working. So this year we are all gonna move on from things that no longer serve their purpose. That was nice. Come on, that was really nice advice. I'm stuck in a relationship where I know she doesn't respect me. I'm not happy, but also I can't move on. This confession in particular is just very, very sad, honestly, because I understand that that sometimes you're just not able to move on from a certain person, even though you know that they are not right for you. But I think it's just always better to rip the band-aid off, right? And just let it heal. It will hurt for like a few days, weeks, months, but it will get better. It will get so much better. And I think that you owe this to yourself, because you should know that you deserve something better and you do not deserve to be treated like this. Especially like when you know that a person has lost respect for you, but just for the sake of those memories and a bond that you have put a lot of energy into, you just cannot stay in a place that does not value you. Loki wanna... I don't think that's incest. Incest is between blood relatives, and your bhabhi is not your blood relative. It is so creepy. Don't do it. Even if this is made up, which I think 90% it is. If it's not, even if it is 1% real, do not fucking think about it. It is so creepy. Bro, you might just get kicked out of your house. Like, where are you gonna live? What are you gonna do? I confessed my crush and he didn't accept me, but we still meet, have fun, and I'll still wait for him. Sounds like he is a little bit of an asshole. This is some serious personal one-to-one talk, but if you have a crush on someone, you can never like casually meet them and have fun and not have those feelings grow over time. That is what I think. Except if they are in a relationship, right? Like you have a crush on someone that you just did not know a lot about, and then tumko pata chalta hai that they are in a relationship. That is when you can back off. But then again, why would you meet them and wait for them and have fun? So I think this is a little bit of a sticky situation, and I don't want any of you to put yourself in a situation where it could be potentially emotionally harmful for you. It's best to find people who have interest in you, not just pursue a person that you like. You have to find someone that likes you back, right? Because ek tarfa pyar movies mein acha lagta hai, but realistically it's gonna be painful as fuck. I like my best friend a lot, but I'm confused that she likes me back or not. Having feelings for your best friends, very complicated, I think, since there is this risk of ruining the friendship. It's a little messy, I'll be honest, but if it does work out, it is gonna be great because they are your best friend. They know a lot of things about you. If you're confused if she likes you or not, I think you should just be upfront about it. Talk to her about it. Tell her how you feel, and if she does not feel the same, just try to hold on to your friendship. What is meant to happen will happen. And also somewhere I feel if you're confused about how a person feels for you, 80% of the times they do not have feelings for you, because if they did, they would have done something to make you feel that way, and you clearly don't feel that way. So I think it's a hint. But if you think that there are some sort of mixed signals from the other side, then you probably should talk to them. This is the reason I've always had female best friends. So much less drama. Alright, so this is the last confession. I hate my boyfriend's crew. Mera statement kabhi bhi change ho sakta hai. No idea. What are your thoughts about this? My thoughts about this is welcome to my world about a year and a half ago. Okay, so I've gone through a very similar thing. I would not say I hated people, because I genuinely don't hate people. I think hating someone takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot out of you. I just did not like them. But my feelings were fueled because of one person and not like the entire group. And I have no idea why you feel this way. Do you feel that they are not good enough for your boyfriend? Or do you feel that they are somewhat toxic or problematic, or you just do not like them? I have no idea. But whatever it is, I hope you guys can figure something out. It's completely okay to feel one way about people one day and completely change your perception the next day. It's fine, we're all growing. But as of now, if you feel very strongly about it, then talk to your boyfriend. If you just don't like them, if you think that they're annoying or stuff, keep it to yourself or talk to your friends about it, if it's not a very big deal, because I think these things can be a little sensitive and it can get in the way of your relationship, and you probably don't want that. Yeah, I would suggest that you handle this with a little bit of sensitivity and keep in mind that your boyfriend also has his life. As harsh as it sounds, your relationship is not going to be the center of everyone's world, right? It should not be the center of your world either. Like, you have a separate life from a relationship, and so does your boyfriend. So you have to keep that in mind too, and not hurt him with something that you might say or think. Just be respectful of each other's boundaries. If it's just like a passing ship, if it's just something that is bothering you, is annoying you on like a very small level, don't talk about it with your partner. Talk about it with your friends or someone else that understands. Not a male best friend, because that is just gonna screw things up further. Guys, I have a lot of experience in these things. Trust me when I say this, I know what I'm saying. I know it. I know it. That was it. I just have to thank you guys for just being here for me this entire year. It has been such a great year for me. Touch wood. I have grown so much, I have learned so much, and I've discovered what I absolutely love doing. That is creating content and designing clothes. I really needed that validation, because this entire thing is like a complete 180-degree career switch for me. I never in my wildest dreams thought कि मैं एक दिन कैमरे के सामने बैठ के खुद से बात करूँगी, and that I would get into content creation, you know. It is because of you guys that I'm able to do this, because if you guys did not watch it, who would I do this for? Happy New Year in advance, and I hope and pray that all of your wishes come true, that each one of us makes a shit ton of money, that you all find true love and happiness and peace, whatever it is that your heart truly desires. And I think I'll see you guys next year. I am working on rebranding my entire setup and my content somewhat. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see. So I'll see you guys the next time. Take care of yourselves. I hope that you had an amazing Christmas, and I hope that you have a more amazing New Year. I'm gonna stop talking now.